My name is not important, nor is my birth date or address. What is important to know is that I was once an ordinary being, just like you. The daily exposure to the horror and indecencies performed by society and the human race as a whole can change a man. It changed me. The intrusive rise of world war, poverty, murder, crime, and economic devastation have all somehow twisted the human condition beyond recognition, beyond repair. Now, I call this place home, safe within the confinement of these four walls, to share with you another twisted tale of an otherwise ordinary mind. Carlene Watkins was the last car to make it safely through the multiple vehicle pileup along Route 940 before the police and rescue teams arrived. She glanced into her rearview mirror just in time to witness the Lipton Brothers propane truck explode into a massive black cloud of smoke. Carlene watched in horror as the minivan driven by the gray-haired soccer mom flip over while transporting the team's star athlete to practice. The maroon Pathfinder collided with another small car and wrapped them both around the base of the metal billboard that displayed a warning to drivers about the dangers of texting while driving. The burning flames rising into the evening skyline caused the startled young woman to accelerate on the gas pedal and escape the grotesque display of mangled metal and death behind her. "Oh my God, Brian, that was totally scary. I thought I was going to get delayed by a traffic jam and be late for your party," she anxiously spoke. Carlene switched the cell phone to her other ear and continued. "Hold on a minute. I just got a text from Missy." She was about to make the left turn onto the exit when Carlene heard the police siren wailing from the hiding point behind the Riley's Chat and Chew Cafe. The young woman was well aware of the fact that she was speeding, but wasn't quite sure why. "I've got to go, babe. I'll call you back in a bit." Carlene abruptly finished her conversation and threw the diamond-studded cell phone into the glove compartment. The red and blue flashing lights pulled up to the rear bumper of her Mitsubishi Eclipse convertible. As the uniformed officer made his way to the driver's window, Carlene could not help but feel a macabre sense of déjà vu. It was as if she knew what was about to happen next. "What is this?" the state trooper asked her. She was already handing over her driver's license through the car window. "Are you aware, Miss Watkins, that you—" The officer lowered his dark sunglasses at her interruption. "I know, I was doing 68 in a 45-mile-an-hour speed zone," she stated. Carlene saw the confused look in the trooper's facial expression. She couldn't explain it herself, but she knew that she'd been in this scenario many times before. Carlene Watkins slumped back down in her leather seat and waited as the officer took her driver's license and walked back to his cruiser. Darkness had started to claw its way through the evening skies. Carlene could hear the sounds of rescue vehicles only minutes away, still orchestrating through the crisp October air. "Now that hunky officer is going to come back and ask for my registration. I'll then reach into my glove compartment and She paused. The confident and often cocky young woman couldn't remember what would happen next. Rather than let this obstacle lighten her mood, Carlene improvised the conclusion. "And then he is going to sweep me off of my feet and kiss me with those hot masculine lips, and we will live happily ever after," the delusional driver laughed. The officer tapped at the window to regain Carlene's attention. "Miss Watkins, can you show me the current registration for this vehicle, please?" "Absolutely, officer," Carlene answered. She was still feeling a bit shaken by the revelation of the unknown hovering before her when she opened the locked glove compartment. "Oh, sweet Jesus, is that mine?" Carlene cried out. The blood-spattered cell phone fell to the automobile's carpeted floor. The decorative diamond studs reflected in the watery eyes of the deadly driver. "Honestly, I don't have any idea how that blood got on there. The last time I used it was when I was texting my BFF, Missy, right before the—" Carlene froze and couldn't speak another word. She stood terrified alongside of the state trooper's cruiser as the tow truck passed. It was carrying on its flatbed her twisted and blood-stained Mitsubishi Eclipse convertible, still mangled between what remained of the Nissan Pathfinder they had pulled from the wreckage. "I'm going to need you to come down to the station and answer a few more questions, ma'am." Carlene looked at him and answered, "Yes, Officer Reaper." "Oh my God, Brian, that was totally scary. I thought I was going to get delayed by a traffic jam." Carlene Watkins never read the signpost ahead. "Welcome to hell."